Hey, Joy Creators! Welcome back to Create a Magical Day, the podcast that's all about embracing joy, intentional growth, and stepping into your next level self. I'm your host, Joyful Genia, and I am so excited to have this conversation with you today. Because let's be real, sometimes we just outgrow who we've been. This episode will explore the power of personal rebranding, how to intentionally evolve, redefine who you are, and create a version of yourself that aligns with your goals, values, and dreams. Instead of just setting resolutions, we'll design a new you from the inside out with action steps to make it happen. Today, we are sprinkling joy into your day. Welcome to the Create a Magical Day podcast. All right, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you're in a season of transition? Like certain habits, routines, or even ways of thinking just don't fit anymore? Maybe you started to notice that the version of you that once felt aligned no longer does. Or maybe you're craving something new, something more expansive, more fulfilling. I want you to know that is completely normal. Growth isn't meant to be comfortable. We're always evolving, and the beauty of life is that we get to redefine ourselves at any time. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. Personal rebranding. We hear about brands and businesses evolving all the time, right? But what about you? What about your personal evolution? This episode is all about stepping into a new chapter of your life with my mother's favorite word, intention. Not just hoping things will change, but choosing who you're becoming. Today, we're going to create a version of you that feels, exciting, aligned, and full of my word for the year, possibility. And don't worry, I won't leave you guessing. I'll be giving you clear, actionable steps to make this shift happen. So grab your notebook. If you haven't grabbed your Create a Magical Day one, grab your Create a Magical Day notebook or any notebook that you have. I want you to get comfortable and let's step into your next level self. And let's do this together. Are you ready? Now that we're opening up to the idea of personal rebranding, the question becomes, where do we even start? How do we step into this new version of ourselves with intention instead of just hoping things will change? It all begins with your identity, who you believe you are. Because before you evolve, you have to know where you're headed. Think of like a GPS. You wouldn't just start driving, right? Without putting in a destination. The same goes for our personal growth. If you want to step into a new version of yourself, you have to first define who that person is. Who are you? So, first, we're going to start with the identity shift. Define who you are becoming. I want you to take a deep breath. You ready? Close your eyes for a moment, unless you're driving, and imagine yourself at the end of the year. The version of you that's fully aligned, confident, glowing. What does this version of you feel like? How do they want to show up in the world? What energy do they carry? Now, let's break this down. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be this year? Maybe you want to be more confident, adventurous, or peaceful. What values do you want to embody? Think about qualities like joy, discipline, creativity, or courage. How do you want to show up daily? With more intention, excitement, or self love? Think just for a minute. Now, here's your action step. And this is a powerful one. I want you to write a short paragraph about your next level self, but write it in the present tense. So I want to give you an example. Instead of saying, I want to be more confident, say, I am a confident, joyful woman who embraces adventure and creativity every day. I speak with clarity. I move with purpose. I trust myself fully. Why the present tense? Because you are already becoming this person. You're not waiting for some future moment to step into this version of yourself. You're stepping into it when? Now. So take a moment today, journal it, voice record it, or even say it out loud. Define your new identity with intention. And trust me, when you own this new version of yourself, everything starts shifting to match that energy. It's so incredible. All right, now that we've defined who we're becoming, it's time for the next step, letting go of the old version that's been keeping you stuck. Because rebranding isn't just about adding something new, it's also about releasing what no longer serves you. So let's get into it. How do we break up with this old version of you? You know that Erykah Badu song, Bag Lady, you gon' hurt your back, dragging all them bags like that. So we gotta let some of that go. Imagine trying to wear two completely different outfits at once. It just doesn't work. The old version of you, the one that doubted, hesitated, or played small, can't come with you into this new season. It's time to lovingly let that version go. So if you are ready to let that version go, put your hand up and do a me, 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 me. And if you're not ready, that's okay. I want you to breathe into it because we're going to do this, friend. We're doing this together. So, breaking with the old version of you, we all carry limiting beliefs and old patterns that keep us from growing. Let me tell you, I've been talking with my therapist about some of my limiting beliefs and how to replace those with affirmations that move me forward. So, maybe for you, it could be procrastination, waiting for the perfect moment that honestly never comes, right? Overthinking, second guessing yourself before you even begin. I've been there, still sometimes. Fear of judgment, playing small because what others might think, whatever it is for you. It's time to release it because those old habits, those old patterns, they did serve a purpose once. Maybe they were protecting you. I often say that. Maybe me waiting on this was protecting me, but I don't need it anymore, so it's time to release. But just remember, they are not serving the person who you are becoming. And that's what this is about. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to write a goodbye letter to that version of yourself that no longer serves you. It might sound something like, Dear overthinker me, I see you. I see you. I know you are trying to keep me safe, to protect me from failure, from disappointment. But I don't need protection anymore. I need courage. I need trust. I'm stepping forward with confidence now. So thank you for what you've done, but I'm releasing you. It's time for me to grow. Oh my gosh, this is such a powerful exercise because when we consciously release what's been holding us back, we make space for what's next. Doesn't that sound so exciting? I want you to take time to write that goodbye letter today. I know I'm asking you to write, but this is the thing. We want to write it, we want to capture it, we want to speak it. So we are standing in what we want to create. Okay, it can be a paragraph or just a few sentences. The key is to acknowledge what you are releasing and make a conscious decision to move forward. And if you're feeling bold, if you're feeling, say it out loud because the moment you declare your release, you've already started stepping into your next level. All right, now that we've let go of the old, it's time to anchor in something powerful. What is your guiding word? If you have not chosen a guiding word for the year yet, I want you to do it now. Let's talk about how choosing the single word can keep you focused and aligned on your rebranding journey. Okay, we let go of the old version of ourselves. We have a beautiful, open space, canvas to step into something new. But here's the thing, change doesn't just happen because we want it. We know that, right? Otherwise, we would already be where we want to be. We'd be like, poof, I'm there. That's where our guiding word comes in. And I talk about this in the Joy Map too, where there's a whole section around that. And if you haven't gotten your Joy Map yet, go over to Create a Magical Day and grab you one. It's only $10, my friend, and it'll guide you through the entire process of rebranding you, setting some goals, just loving all over you, creating that version that you frankly been waiting for. All right, so back to this word. Think of it as your personal theme for your next chapter of your life. A single word that captures the energy, mindset, and transformation you want to embody. This word will anchor your rebrand and guide you in your daily decisions. It's like a lighthouse in the fog. It keeps you on course when life gets busy or challenging, and we know you are busy. That's why I am here, is to help remind you that you are not too busy for joy. You are not too busy for you. Let's think about this. If you could sum up the energy you want to bring into your life this year in just one word, what would it be? Maybe it's expansion. You're ready to step out of your comfort zone and grow in all areas. Radiance. You want to shine from the inside out, fully embracing your power. Alignment. You're focused on making choices that feel deeply right for you. Boldness. You're done playing small, my friend, and you're stepping up with confidence. Transformation. You're ready for a complete shift in mindset and habits. For my birthday, I chose possibilities, and that has been guiding me, even though it kind of changes a little bit along the way. I keep going back to possibilities, the possibilities of my life. Okay, so what's your word? What feels right in your soul? Take a moment. Breathe in. This word is going to be your anchor. Now, here's how to make it real. I want you to write down 3 ways you'll embody this word daily. For example, if your word is boldness, you might speak up more in meetings or conversations. Take a risk on a new idea or a project. Say yes to something exciting, even if it scares you. If your word is alignment, you might check in with yourself before making decisions. Does this feel right for me? Set boundaries that honor your peace. Choose habits that support your mind, your body, and spirit. Choose your word today if you have not already. Write it somewhere where you will see it daily, maybe on a sticky note, your phone's wallpaper, or even in your journal. Okay? And then list the 3 ways you'll embody it in your everyday life. This word is your foundation. I'll give you an example how I've been using my word daily, possibilities. So when I set my intention in the morning, I say to myself, I am open for what life is bringing me today. Yes. The other thing is, I decided instead of booking my calendar every day, every weekend, that I would leave space for spontaneity, for those possibilities. The other thing is, oh my gosh, I love this. So I did this app at the beginning of the year with Gabby Bernstein, and it was 21 Day Manifestation. And she talked about driftwoods. And driftwoods are those aha moments, those things that you see that remind you you're on the right track. Someone else has a podcast on YouTube that has 100,000 followers. And even though I'm not there yet, I align with them. So I'm like, all right, I'm on the right track. So those are a few things that I do to ground myself in my possibilities. Now that we have our guiding word, it's time to take another powerful step. Upgrading your daily routines to match your new identity, your new you. Because transformation isn't just about what we believe. It starts there, right? But it's about how we show up every day. So let's talk about that next step. How are we going to upgrade the daily routines? Your identity isn't just a mindset, okay? It's reflected in your daily actions. My mom says the trans formula, and that is clear intention plus focused attention equals a divine retention. The attention, those are the actions that we take that align with our intention. You can't think your way into transformation. You have to live it. And the best way to do that is to upgrade your daily routines to match that version that you're becoming. You know, I always talk about our daily routines, especially because I'm in the space of joy and I want you to experience more joy. So, in order to do that, we have to make it a priority. And helping to make things a priority and a habit, it's about shifting our routines. What small intentional habits can you integrate into your day that reinforce your rebrand? Ask yourself, how does my next level self start this day? What daily habits support my personal growth? How can I make my environment reflect this new version of me? Are there some things you want to move around, some color you want to put in, some affirmations, some reminders? Let me give you some powerful routine shifts that create real transformation. Change how you start your day. Your morning sets the tone for everything. Maybe your new routine includes a gratitude practice, movement, or journaling to align with your guiding word. Before, I was doing the artist way, where every morning I was doing morning pages, and oh my gosh, that set the tone for my day. Oh, beautiful. And I think I might start that back up again. I want you to dress for your new identity. This might sound small, but your style carries energy. If you want to step into confidence, start wearing things that make you feel confident. Create an evening reflection ritual before bed. Ask yourself, did I embody my guiding word today? What felt good? What can I adjust? This keeps you aligned every single day. I want you to choose one habit to start this week that aligns with your personal rebrand. Just one, okay? Maybe you'll start waking up 30 minutes earlier to set your intentions. Maybe you'll change the way you speak about yourself, affirming your new identity instead of doubting it. Maybe you'll commit to an evening reflection to track your growth. Transformation isn't about big, overwhelming changes, okay? It's about small, consistent shifts that add up over time. All right. Now that we've set up new routines, let's go even further. Are you ready? Let's talk about how to dream without limits and open yourself up to possibilities you never thought were possible. My word, possibilities. Because rebranding isn't just about who you are now, it's about who you are becoming. We've been laying the foundation, getting clear on who you are becoming, releasing what no longer serves you, choosing a guiding word, and upgrading your daily routines to align with this new version of you. But here's the most exciting part. Your rebrand isn't just about today. It's about where you're going. So now I want you to take a deep breath and give yourself permission to dream without limits. Too often we hold ourselves back, not because we can't achieve something, but because we're afraid to want it. So let me ask you this. What do you really want in your life? Not the safe answer, okay? The one that makes your heart race a little. What would you do if fear wasn't in the way? What bold move can you make this year, this month? Here's the truth. Every single transformation, every big, beautiful life shift starts with one tiny spark of imagination. Because imagination it's in here. It's in your head. The people you admire, the ones who are out there creating a life they love, They didn't wait for permission. No, they didn't shrink their dreams to fit their current reality. They dreamed first and then they acted. So today, I want you to write down one bold goal for this year that excites you. What just lights you up? It doesn't have to feel realistic. Let me tell you, I take intentional time for daydreaming all the time. And I was talking to my best friend a couple of months ago, and I said, you know what? We should just create the space to dream really big. And sometimes we don't even have to action on it. It's just about dreaming. It's about getting us pumped and motivated, right? Because then from there, that dreaming big can spark something that we really want to do. Just have fun with it. I want you to think, what do you want to do? Start that business or side hustle you've been thinking about. I don't know, travel to a place you've always dreamed of. Step into your power. Speak up. Be seen. Take up space. Finally say yes to something that scares you a little and it excites you at the same time. This is your permission slip to want more, my friend. Here you go. To reach higher, to step fully into the life you deserve. All right, we've laid the foundation. Now it's time to bring this all together and step boldly into this new version of you in our final moments together. I'm going to remind you exactly how to make this rebrand real every single day. We've done some big work today, defining, releasing, anchoring, expanding into the new version of you that's ready to emerge. And before we wrap up, let's do a quick recap of everything you're stepping into. Define who you're becoming. You've chosen this next level version of yourself and declared it with confidence. Let go of what no longer serves you. Release those bags that Erica had, okay? You've released the habits, thoughts, and beliefs that were keeping you small. Choose your guiding word, your personal theme that will anchor you throughout this year. Upgrade your daily habits, small intentional actions that reinforce your brand. And dream, 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 dream without limits. You've given yourself permission to go bigger, bolder, and step into more. I'm from Texas, so we say go big or go home. This isn't just a vision. It's your new reality. Listen, you are not waiting for change. You are the change. What is that next version? The one you see so clearly. She's not out there somewhere in the future. Where is she? Already inside of you, waiting for you to step up, claim her. And guess what? You already have. By being here, by listening, by saying yes to yourself today, you've already started. Now, I want to hear from you. You can DM me on IG, Joyful Genia or Create a Magical Day, or you can email me at genia@createamagicalday.com. I want to know what your guiding word is for 2025. And if you want to change it throughout the quarter, throughout the month, fine. I just want you to anchor on something for rebranding you. I want to celebrate your evolution with you. Let's step into this next chapter together. Tag me on social media. Let me know what resonated most. And if this episode spoke to you, share it with a friend who's also ready to step into their power. This is just the beginning. Oh my gosh, this is just the beginning, my friend. You are stepping into something so powerful, so beautiful, so uniquely you, and I cannot wait to see you shine. I want you to always remember that every day may not be filled with joy, but you can create joyful moments every day. And as you are rebranding you, I want you to create those joyful moments because that is what's going to fuel you to create this lovely version. If you have not joined my email list, go to the website createamagicalday.com so you can get sprinkles of joy delivered to your inbox. I promise I won't spam you, but I will send you some joy. All right, until next time, peace.